leg is itching, dude. Like, God. So I'm finally making another video, and I feel like that's how I start all my videos because I just forget to make videos sometimes, but I'm trying to get better, and sometimes I just don't have anything to say, so I have to think of stuff. But anyway, I feel like I've learned a lot of life lessons through skating, and most skaters say that, but I don't think a lot of people know like why we say that, or like, you know, they might think it's just like a sport or like just something that people do as a hobby, and they don't really get like why it has like a bigger meaning to us. Like, I remember seeing an interview with Sonny Soljic when he was on, like, I don't know, like Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or one of those people, I don't know. The host asked him something, and he was answering and saying that he has learned a lot about life through skateboarding, and the crowd and like the host started laughing at him when he said that. And I mean, he was probably like 12, so I guess it was like funny to them that he would say he knows a lot about life as like a 12-year-old. But to me, I was like, I don't know what's funny. Like, I know what he's saying because I think the same thing. After watching that, I realized like a lot of people probably don't know why skaters say that they learn life lessons through skateboard. I just wanted to go through and explain like some of the lessons that I've learned, and some of the things that other people have told me too. So yeah. So the most obvious one is that you kind of lose the fear of getting hurt, and I don't mean like, you know, you're just gonna go out and be reckless now because you're not scared of anything. I don't mean it like that, but like, it's a pretty common problem for people to let fear hold them back. Like, that's a pretty common thing that people do. When you skate, you kind of just start understanding that, number one, a lot of things that you're scared of just really aren't that bad once they actually happen. And two, a lot of things are worth doing, even if they're scary and even if something bad happens a little bit. Sometimes when you're skating and you want to try something, and you're really scared and you finally get up the courage to do it, it's almost better if you fall really bad the first time, because after that, the worst has kind of already happened and you're just ready to try it then. So it kind of just shows you how to apply that to your normal life, where, you know, if I'm really scared of something happening in my personal life, I might just go ahead and kind of get it over with, or like at least mentally accept the worst case scenario, so that then I'm not afraid to just go ahead and do whatever it is I want to do. So the next one is that progressing in something gives you confidence. So every time you go out to skate and you progress in something, whether it's the smallest thing in the world, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're moving forward in your skill set and you're progressing, it's going to give you confidence to try to progress in other things. You know, maybe someone's not good at school, or they don't feel like they have any talents. They can still progress in skating, and they might not have thought they could do it before, but because they've seen how far they've come in skating, they might try other things. So yeah, I think progress really builds confidence, no matter how big or small it is. So the second one is that you really just get to see a lot of different people, and there's not a lot of places in life where you truly get to be around like every kind of person there is, like people from every different background, every different place, financial situations. I mean, you can go on and on and on. Like, there's just, it's one of the most diverse places because everyone is doing the same thing, but it's people from every walk of life, and it really just puts you on the same level as other people. Like, you don't feel better than people, you don't feel worse than people. Everyone is kind of on the same playing field in skating, and I think that's what makes it so attractive to people, because you can be, you know, the outcast at your school, but you can be a normal person at the skate park. Or maybe you're a super rich kid, you know, maybe people will kind of roast you a little bit, but you fit in at the skate park because everyone's there for the same reason. So no matter who you are, I feel like it kind of adds something to your character just to be around so many different kinds of people and be able to relate with them. So this one is, I feel like it's a little more personal to me. So I don't know if everyone would agree with this. In fact, I know everyone wouldn't agree with this one, but I feel like I've learned a lot about who I don't want to be through skating. Because you're around so many different kinds of people, you can really get close enough to see what you do and don't want to do in your life. And I mean that in, you know, as many ways as you can imagine. You can see so many different kinds of people, like I was saying. So you can see people that go down the wrong path, and you know, I don't want to do all that. Like, you can see that. You can see people who, you know, maybe go on what looks like a good path, but it just isn't for you, and you see that because that's what they're doing. It gives you a good range of like what your options are in life, and you can kind of get a better idea of like what things, what outcomes you get from doing different things. So yeah, I don't know if everyone would agree with that one, like I said, but that's something I've definitely noticed. This one I don't think is quite as obvious, but I've definitely noticed this, that normal people that don't skate are not used to seeing people mad like skaters are. Notice how awkward a lot of people get when somebody's mad. And it could be mad about anything. Like, I don't mean mad at that person necessarily, but just if someone, like, they're in traffic and they're getting mad, or, you know, they drop something, they get mad. Like, you try that in your normal office situation, people are gonna get real uncomfortable real quick. But at the skate park, no one cares. Like, shut up. Like, I'm gonna roast you probably if you're mad. Like, it's just not even a big deal to us. Like, most of the time I just ignore people or I'll laugh at them. Like, it's just not a big deal to us. But most people are not used to seeing that, and I think in general skaters are just a lot more comfortable with people showing emotion and anger and stuff, and we just don't really care. We don't think it's that big of a deal. The last one is definitely the most, yeah, the last one's definitely the most important one to me personally, but I feel like through skateboarding I've learned to just appreciate simplicity and understand that happiness doesn't really come from material possessions, or, you know, any kind of like surface level stuff like that. You don't need a lot to have a really good day if you're skating. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to buy a bunch of crap. Like, you just go out with your friends and you have a good time. I guess it's just taught me that I don't need a lot of stuff to be happy. So yeah, that's my video. Those are just some things that I've experienced and noticed from skating. And I feel like I was so weird in this video, but I haven't filmed a video in a while, so I don't know. Like, I was weird in a bad way, I feel like. Like, I was like too normal that I was weird, you know? But I don't know. I just don't have a lot of energy right now. I'm kind of like tired, so anyway. I've actually had like more video ideas recently, so I'm definitely gonna make them soon, and I'm not gonna wait like 4 months, but anyway. But yeah, I promise I'm not gonna wait like a long time. I'm gonna make more videos because I actually have stuff to say now. But yeah, so I hope you liked that video. Let me know if you have any things that you've learned. You can just comment them or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, bye.